notice and compare the top of the engine block to the top of the wheel here. It sits barely 2 or 3 inches above that height, so they've really housed it as low as possible. That's driven the center of gravity down low, and it's also housed between the wheelbase. That means they've been able to drive it back, so it is a front mid engine mount, and that's also put the center of gravity slap bang on the driver's chest for a very intense driving experience. It's 552 horsepower. That's naturally aspirated. So what that means is there's no turbocharger, there's no supercharger. Straight out the factory door, you'll be able to do 202 miles an hour in this vehicle. That's a governed 202 as well. So it potentially could go quicker. If you know a bloke who could switch your chips, you could go over 202 miles an hour in this vehicle. 0 to 60 in a mere 3.6 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. That's extraordinarily rapid. You'll be doing over about 100 miles an hour in 5 seconds. Your red line at 9,000 RPM, you get there in a blink of an eye. Literally, in less than a second, you'll be redlining this vehicle. It's absolutely extraordinary. You want to gather around the back of the vehicle here on the derriere. At about 50 miles an hour, your rear wing is going to deploy automatically, and that's going to pop up like that until it gets to its optimum height at the top there, and that will apply the appropriate amount of downforce on your rear driving wheels. It is a rear wheel drive, and that will apply about 800 pounds of pressure to the rear wheels there to keep you firmly planted on the road or on the track. It is a track vehicle and roadworthy as well. You may have noticed these 2 unusual looking grills at the back 2 corners here. They conceal the radiators. Ordinarily you would find the radiators next to the engine block in the front, but they've housed them in the back there. They were looking for a 52-48 weight distribution, and they're able to achieve that by housing those radiators in the back 2 corners along with the transmission, which is located in the back center there. What I find extraordinary, I love talking about, is the way in which they cool those radiators. It's really quite ingenious. You'll notice the 2 vents at the top shoulders of the LFA here. That drives air down to those radiators, but the side view mirrors have been specifically designed to force air down channels located on the tops of the doors to those vents. You'll notice the fins on the inside edge of the side view mirrors, and that helps funnel air to those vents to cool those radiators. Lexus is huge on functional design, and they've achieved that absolutely extraordinarily well with the LFA. Really quite remarkable. Triple tip exhaust here, tuned by Yamaha instruments. If you're familiar with Yamaha, they also make pianos and percussion instruments. They've tuned that to give high and low octave notes. It has a very Formula One inspired sound. It really is quite unique for a vehicle such as this. And if you're wondering how much it's going to set you back, we're asking for a mere $375,000. So as I like to tell everyone, if you've got cash, I do accept cash. So if you've got wheelbarrow as well. But thanks again for joining us, guys. Thanks for listening. I have brochures I can send out on the LFA if you're interested, as well as all of our other models here on the showroom floor today. Be sure to check out the GS, the new sports sedan. It's been redesigned inside and out, looks absolutely phenomenal, and that has trickle-down technology that you can find in the LFA has been incorporated into the brand new GS 350. Thanks again for joining us, and enjoy the rest of the show.
My battery's dying slowly.
Yeah? Are you kidding me?
No, because I used it so much today.